Hello teacher, my name is Chawanrat Petdee. My number is 3, section 120, project group discussion. Question: what do you find useful when learning vocabulary in class? Learning vocabulary is a very important part of learning English. In my opinion, knowing the vocabulary will give you more confidence in learning English. I love it when my teacher teaches the pronunciation of the words and tell me the meaning of the words. It makes me remember that better. What do you like about listening activity in class? I love hearing native speakers speak. I can learn the accent and pronunciation, the rhythm of the speech, and the naturalness of the conversation. This can be applied to speaking in English for me. 3. What speaking activity do you like or find useful in class? I like speaking activity about Unit 10, role play job interview, because it is a speaking activity that we can use in real life when we graduate and go to work. It is a preparation for answering questions. It can help us gain confidence in ourselves, and quiz activity in the classroom. It can help to practice this idea as well. Which reading passage or activity do you find useful or interesting? My favorite reading is My World Travels, because it can improve me learn new vocabulary and get to know the interesting of a hotel that had never been known before, such as the Noonstern Hotel in the Swiss mountain. This hotel is so amazing and I want to see very much. 5. Which writing activities or tips do you enjoy or find useful? The writing activity I enjoy is My Dream Home writing activity, because this writing activity improves my ability to write in English, practice using grammar correctly, and imagining my dream home. It makes me feel fun and not afraid of writing in English. And number 6. How do you learn English outside of the classroom? What application or website do you use to practice English? Learning English outside of my classroom is reading the book by myself and reviewing it or short notes, and learning through channels in the YouTube application, including the standard channel is about vocabulary and PC channel are channels of Thai people in England learning the language and living off genders. Studying through TikTok application are channels of Cool Pass English and IL British Council. Application is My Podcast and Grammarly. Watching movie and listening to English songs and training with friends in English language, such as speaking or chatting.
Hello teacher, my name is Jaubsri No.7.
Okay, what do you find useful when learning vocabulary in class?
This allows me to communicate and speak with foreigners because of the difficult vocabulary used by foreigners.
Number 2, what do you like about listening activity in class?
I have practiced listening to foreign accents and how to pronounce it accordingly.
3. What speaking activity do you like or find useful in class?
I like giving situation and talking, speaking accent because I can learn more vocabulary.
Number 4, which reading passage or activity do you find useful or interesting?
I think Unit 7, page 84, My World Travel about the most interesting. I live there because it makes me to know the terminology and the comparison of the higher and the higher.
Number 5, which writing activities or tips do you enjoy or find useful?
I think my dream house writing activity because difficult to understand grammar and vocabulary.
Number 6, how do you learn English outside of the classroom? What application or website do you use to practice English?
I learn by listening to music and reading English articles from the YouTube. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Singtothong. My number is 10. Question 1. What do you find useful when learning vocabulary in class? Learn what each word is spelled around and what it means. To remember, it can be used to compose sentences and communicate in everyday life. Question 2. What do you like about listening activity in class? I like listening to conversations and bringing missing sentences to complete the conversations because it's easy to listen and can be used to communicate in everyday life. Question 3. What speaking activities do you like or find useful in class? I like to introduce the attractions as they help educators and get to know more about the place. Question 4. Which reading process or activity do you find useful or interesting? The reading process on where on earth is interesting and helps to practice reading English well because it contains about exotic restaurants. It is beautiful and it had never been seen in Thailand. Number 5. Which writing activity or tips do you enjoy or find useful? I like to writing activity about my dream home because I wrote about my own dream and practice grammar very well. Number 6. How do you English outside of the classroom? What the applications or website do you use to practice English? I study English outside of the classroom online. Learn through the YouTube applications on OMO Bright Future Academy channels by teachers Look Off and Kru Somsi Classroom channels by teacher Somsi. Thank you.
Hello, teacher and my friend. My name is Magpul Section 120, number 12.
What do you find useful when learning vocabulary in class?
I learn new words from my teacher, gets involved in answering questions.
What do you like about listening activity in class?
I love listening to the teacher and listening to the exercise.
What speaking activity do you like or find useful in class?
On speaking, I like the activities. I talk about the tour guides, make skating, to know new attractions.
Which reading places or activity do you find useful or interesting?
Reading review in my English lab.
Which writing activity or tip do you enjoy or find useful?
I love my dream home writing activity where I practice working together.
How do you learn English outside of the classroom? What application or website do you use to practice English?
I study English outside of the classroom by phone. I chat with close friends and use the Google Translate. Thank you. Thank you, teacher.
อยากหัว
Hello, my name is Rangsee English section 120, number 13. Question. What do you find useful when learning vocabulary in class? I have no many vocabulary word and can be used in daily life. 2. What do you like about listening activities in class? Practice speaking English and can speaking with confidence. 3. What speaking activities do you like or find useful in class? Speaking of job interview because it allows me to practice speaking skill. 4. Which reading passage or activity do you find useful or interesting? Writing about my favorite city because it allow me to learn vocabulary and know different city. 5. Which writing activity or tips do you enjoy or find useful? Writing about my dream house because I know vocabulary and learn to use message. 6. How do you learn English outside of the classroom? Practice speaking in everyday life by using the vocabulary learned.
Hello, my name is Singtothong Chati. My nickname is for film. What do you find about when learning vocabulary in class? This allows me to have a good vocabulary process and practice refresher skill for you in daily life. What do you like about listening activity in class? I enjoy listening to the time my teacher explain the teaching in English. What speaking activity do you like or find you found in class? I like job interview because it had to have better speaking skill. Which reading passage or activity do you find useful or interesting? I like my English lab. It can help practice skill in all aspects of learning English. Which writing activity or tip do you enjoy or find useful? I like my dream home because I can practice working together. How do you learn English outside of the classroom? What application or website do you use to practice English? I learn by listening to video and I use YouTube. Thank you.